Hello everybody, and welcome to my deboxing of Vanessa and her very lovely gift set. I am going to give it a couple of seconds to just let some people join us, and I'm also going to have to look up, because it just of course goes right out of my head, what the name of this gift set is. So let me quickly Google this if I can. Bring me the box. It has the name on it. That's the one. Okay, thank you, Roy, for joining us. And we are and this is, of course, sorry for the brain fart, Fame and Fortune Vanessa. So without any further ado, I'm just going to gently remove the top. And there she is in all of her pieces. This is how the gift set is presented. You have the doll on the left-hand side of the box as you open it. And all the clothes are on the right, and that includes the luggage. You'll note also that the lingerie disassembled in the box, and I have no idea why. Okay, so let's get started. Let's take a look at the doll herself first. I'm gonna get a stand, because I don't want to have to, I can't tell from this where the stand is. I'm just going to grab a spare stand and have it ready to go. Bring this a little bit closer for everybody to see it. The gown appears to be a combination of tulle and bridal satin. With a crepe lining underneath. And of course, as usual, they tie her in the back, and her hairnet is sewn in. And I am pretty sure that her feet were tied, so here we go. Gently freeing her from this box. Oops, there she is. Here she is. What I will do is, while she is in this gown, I'll do the traditional, what kind of paint is she wearing, etc., etc., and so forth. And I'm just going to have to pause here for a second because I need a different stand. Okay, so let's go ahead, lift this up, and take a look at her face. This is the traditional Vanessa Sculpt, or what has become the traditional Vanessa Sculpt. Her eyes are a very light blue, though you can't really see that from the video. It looks darker on video than it actually is. And she does appear to be giving me something of a cross-eyed look, I will acknowledge that. And she has also got a very soft, sorry for moving the camera away from her. She's got a very soft cheekbone, very light pink, but a very strong red lip. And her eyeshadow is a combination of browns, from a very light, almost sandy brown on the top of the brow to a much darker brown on the lower lid. Her lashes are long and they are real and they are applied. And she has the Perrin trademark mole on her right cheek. Put this down for a second, put her arms down, turn the stand. Her hair's in a ponytail, but it is a crafted ponytail. It is wrapped up at the top. I'm trying to think of what this kind of a ponytail is called. It's wrapped up at the top. And very little product is in the hair. I'm feeling it to try and feel. Yeah, even up here at the top, there's very little product. I don't know if this means that this is a full root, or if you were to unravel all of this, there'd be a gigantic bald spot. I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. I mean, there's a lot in this. I don't think this is a bald spot. This piece here, which you'll see when I turn back front, that has a good deal of product in it. And I'll show that to you again when I turn it back front. I'm gonna put this down and put her hair over to the side to show you that the dress is gonna close with the traditional hook and eye, not buttons. Most of this gown is tulle. Only the bodice and the side piece, which has some embroidery and beading, some pearl, only that is not tulle. There does appear, which is kind of interesting, if I can, I'm trying not to break her arm. If you look at the side under the arm, there's an interesting insert. It's not all pink, it's just that white, which I think is pretty interesting. And again, this part of her hair, the part that is the obvious side bob, that's got a great deal of product in it, and I don't know what would happen, or what will happen, I should say, if you wash it out. I think it's going to look very strange, frankly. As I said, this is all tulle down here. There is a split at the right leg. And the split goes all the way up to the top of the thigh. So what you have is the lining of the bodice going down to the bottom of the thigh, and that's for quote-unquote modesty's sake, if this was actually a doll. And then you have the tulle. Let's see. I'm gonna, this is very thin, so 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of tulle. Now, the accessories And the rest of the outfits are in the box, or in the second box, which I pointed out over here. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to slowly debox these in a second, but I'm also going to like go beg other people to join the live video because I have an ego. Hang on 1 second. Okay, so let's go ahead and debox her. And since Roy, you're here and you've been patient, which outfit do you want me to debox first, or would you like me to debox the luggage first? You can, I think you can type your response to me. So if you're still watching, you can tell me if you're interested. Okay. I wish I knew if you were... The luggage. Okay. So, let's do that first. I think actually the better thing... I'm not sure which is going to be the better approach. I hope I'm right on this. Yeah, that cut through right quick. And, okay. So, hey Rhea, you just missed me talking about her gown. And Roy was here first, so Roy got to pick. And we're going to do the luggage next. We're going to try to do the luggage. So, the two main things you need to know about the gown are lots of tulle, and I see you've arrived. You need to know about the gown. Lots of tulle, and the bodice is interesting because it has, for some reason, they decided to put in a side insert in beige. That makes no sense, but I'll show that to you again in a second. Larger suitcase first. Okay? Obviously influenced by Louis Vuitton. Also harkening back to the original Voyages collection, when they, instead of doing the LV logo, did the FR logo. Well, I'll come back to the gown in a second. So just saying. Is the gown very revealing? No. It is not. It is not. But I'll tell you a little more about that in a second. But this is the suitcase. Interesting detail, two interesting details they've never included before. They have on, first of all, they have a tag, but you can't actually, like, if you could do micro print, you can't put the micro print of her name in here. And they have the little Velcro, put this together so you can hold it better. So, the clasp seems to be a lift. I'm afraid to do it. Here we go. I'm not seeing how you release the clasp. I'm not sure. Oh, I was right. No, it is a lift. Here we go. And just the left one is stuck. And of course, I don't want to break it. Here we go. Inside, you have what I would usually call like the lingerie pouch or the shoe pouch. And it's deep. You can see how far my fingers are going down. And you can put clothing in here too. It's lined in a velveteen. We also have the hat box, which is a pretty large hat box, especially for an ensemble that does not have a hat. Can we it's like, yeah, here's the hat box, no hat. But again, the detailing of the clasp to keep the handles together, the luggage tag. There's somebody on Etsy who makes luggage tags, so if you wanted one, you could always get it off of Etsy. This is a zipper, much easier to open. No lingerie fold on either side, but I guess you put, I mean, supposedly you could put shoes in here, but there's no divider. And the zipper is a bit stiff. And I hate forcing these things because how would you replace them? So I'm just going to put that again to the side too. Is what like a vinyl? The straps are faux leather, so I don't want to say they're vinyl. I don't want to say that this is vinyl, because it feels not vinyl-y. That's not a word. It doesn't feel like vinyl. It feels like faux leather. The entire suitcase feels like faux leather. This being closer to leather, the actual suitcase. The actual suitcase feels closer to leather than the straps. I don't think it's vinyl at all. I think it's a faux leather. F-A-U-X, leather. So, and just to bring the gown back in for a second to answer Ria's question, and putting the lights directly on it, it's not revealing. You can even, it's like I counted it, it's 4 layers of tulle, so it's not revealing at all. But again, I do want to show you what I was saying about the weird side insert. That's beige. I don't know why they did that when they could have just kept the pink. So yeah, there's a break here. This is the right side slit, and on either side are 4 layers of tulle, so it is not revealing at all. There's lining here, and it appears she's wearing everybody's favorite. The only thing that's, you know what? This is the color of everybody's favorite panty, which every FR doll comes with, so yeah, I'm gonna have to say it's flesh color. But it's actually, I'm not even repeating that. Behave yourself, Ria. But yeah, I mean, it's not her flesh color, but it's flesh colored. Okay, so she's going back to the side. When I opened the box originally, the panties fell right out. So I guess the next thing I'll talk about is her lingerie, which appears to have cranes. Yeah, there appear to be cranes on it. I guess it's like a Far Eastern pattern, the cranes with the lingerie straps. The stockings are still in the packaging. And hunting down the, well, just to pause here, hunting down the dress, I would not do it in the next 2 to 3 weeks because it's a nice gown. It is not the nicest gown they've ever done. So maybe wait till the height winds down. So let's go ahead, return to the box, and the next thing I'm going to grab is the jacket. And I know some people were wondering if this is going to come with a bra. So I guess this is where we find out if it does or it doesn't. And the answer is it does not. It does come with a belt with a hook and eye, of course, closure. And it opens. It is lined in, it's lined in satin on the inside. And there's the IT tag. There does not appear to be a bra. But if we can have a come to Jesus, or should I say, come to Jason moment, it's not like we don't have 16,000 black bras from other ensembles that we could easily mix. I think the piece that everyone's interested in, which I will attempt to dress her in, is the ensemble with the gloves. So let me cut it out. There we go. The first is the top, which again has a belt, and I think this is going to be a front closing belt. Oh, tell me this is a real tie. It's a real tie. That's going to make some people crazy. This is the top. The top appears to be lined partially in what would be around the chest itself, so it's not completely translucent. Again, the IT tag. When you close it, what is around the breast, the bodice area, that is lined so you cannot see through. So it almost looks like you've put a bodice underneath the shirt, but they didn't do that. It's not two pieces, it's one piece, and they cheated the bodice. The trousers are going to close in the back. Full pockets, because you know women are not allowed to have pockets. But wait, the front pockets are real. You can stick her hands in the front pockets. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let me grab the stockings and the jewelry for this. And the shoes. Okay. Well, since I've pretty much gotten everything else out, let me just take a minute here and continue to remove everything else. Questions from the loyal audience? Silence. Okay. Very quick. I'm going to show you the jewelry that goes with the pink gown, which they've combined with the hair pieces that go with the lingerie. The necklace appears to be, are those pink shoes? Yeah, the pink shoes go with, the pink shoes are pretty much going to go with the gown, so I'm going to put the jewelry that goes with the gown on first, and then I'll do the full change to the black ensemble. But yes, these are pink shoes. Put them in a box or put them in a wrapper. Please do not do both. Ooh! Hello. I'm having this reaction because, you know, back in the day, they used to do dyeable shoes. This almost at first blush, it's faux leather, but the texture is like the dyeable shoes. If you look very closely, and this is not going to come out on this camera, but if you were to look very closely, it has the look of the dyeable shoes, that you would dye the shoes and then to match the bridal party. So it's faux leather, but it feels like that. It has that look of the dyeable shoes, which I think is kind of cool. Here's the jewelry again. This part goes with the lingerie. I'm gonna have to put this down to get them out, but the earrings, the earrings definitely go with the gown. There isn't any pink in the lingerie to say that you would put them together with the gown, with the lingerie. Yes, those are cherry blossoms, which, if you think about it, should go with the lingerie, but they don't, because there are no cherry blossoms on the lingerie. It's just the crane. So let's go ahead and let's lift up her feet first. Can you guys see her feet? Yes, no. It's hard for me to figure this out with the camera. Here we go. I can't. There they are. So, by the way, as usual, the nail polish and the foot polish are matching her lipstick. Like I said, as usual. That's one. Which of course went on the wrong foot because I do this all the time. Interrupt. Come on. Oh, shoot, I had it that time, but I didn't have the strap. Here we go. Okay. The shoes are on. Ta-da! Oh no, I thought it was on. These are tricky to get on. Or I'm an asshole. Either one. I really don't want to fiddle with this too much because I want to get to the other outfits, so fuck it. Here we go. I can't see where... There it is. So that's one shoe. I just had it. It's very... I don't know where the lens is. Here we go. I would have too, for many reasons. Namely, it would have been just that much easier to put this on. And it is a very high heel. So let me try to give this one more chance to try to get this on. There's probably a trick to this, which I don't know. Yeah, I just can't get this on. It's just not going on in a timely fashion, so I'm gonna keep her off camera for a second while I put the earrings in. Now, here's the interesting part. Literally, the interesting part. The earrings, the hair is parted with the bob. It is parted so you can literally have the earrings sticking out from the bob, which I will show you in a second. The earrings were very, very easy to put in, by the way. Okay, so let's, oops. So you see what I'm saying? The bob goes to the left. There is a, literally they planned it this way. There's a break in the product, in the styling. So you can just put, it's like a cherry blossom waterfall with her earrings. And they did make the right call with this not to include a necklace, because the drape of the neck of the earrings almost makes like a necklace. So, and you have the obviously detailed embroidered bodice. So that makes sense. They're growing on me. As we're standing here and we're talking, they're growing on me. And here is the bracelet, which is just a collection of cherry blossoms around, connected by gold. You do have to remove the hand to put it on. So, her body is stiff. Otherwise, I try to pose her like that traditional, have her like kneeling by the wayside and just having the tulle all around her. Is the one from Daydream Dasha in pink? I don't know. You gotta excuse me, guys, 1 second. My cat has arrived, and she's departing, so I think that's the safe spot. Oh no, she came around. Okay, so I do like the pink. I really do like the pink shoes. They're really nice. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to put her in the black ensemble. So everybody can see what she looks like in that, and I will hopefully be able to put her in that with some relative speed. By the way, there are 4 hook and eyes in this dress, including one that was previously hidden, which I just found because I've had to use it to get the gown off. I'm wondering if it's fair to say that static cling might be an issue with this gown, but I'm not sure. Okay, so the next ensemble in its entirety is going to be the black outfit, which is pants and the top and the bow that will tie for itself. So I'm just going to, again, do this off camera because I can't reach around and do this. The pants are lined, by the way, in black suiting lining. And I think you might want to take, it might be easier, though I haven't done it, it might be easier to take the panties off to close the pants, but we'll see. Now, as I said about the top is also going to close hook and eye. Yes, they're all different shoes. I'm putting them on her. Just got to give me a few minutes to do this. I really wish this was the case where they had you snaps, because I can do the snaps very quickly. Hook and eye, I cannot. Yeah, guys, I have a problem. I can't get the shirt on. I think I'm just gonna cheat and tie it shut. It's like I literally cannot see where the hook and eye go. No, this isn't that it's too tight. I just can't see what I'm doing because it's black on black. So glad I don't have any of the bitchy people as like my friends watching this, because they'd be totally bitching me out right now for being unprofessional. The jewels that go with this are not... Yeah, fake it till I make it, right? The jewels that go with this are not... They're kind of exciting and kind of not. The ring is exciting. The earrings are not. The earrings are your typical pearl drop, but it's like I don't know how to describe the color. It's like a steel gray blue. Does that make any sense? They're very simple pearl drops. I like them in their simplicity, but this is not like the gown with, because like the gown is so, the cherry blossoms are so well executed. This isn't not well executed, but it's simple. It's not like, this isn't gonna like wow anybody. This is not the wow of the piece. The wow of the piece is gonna be the gloves. Here are the shoes, by the way, which I think which do work with the lingerie as well, because they pick up the colors of the crane, which are part of the lingerie. So these are the ankle straps you were waiting for, by the way. And I just broke one of the shoes. Shit. It just came apart in my hand. But I can fake it, so. Luckily, I did not sell these shoes, so yay. My fuck up is not going to cost me money. So the first thing I'm going to show you is because I don't think you can put the ring on while she has the gloves on. So I'm going to show you the look with the ring on. So, this is the entire look from top to bottom. Those are the shoes. The right one is the one that is not broken. So the right one has the strap and the platform and the chunkier heels. They're not stiletto. And as I said, one hand can go into the pocket. If I angle it just right, there we go. She can put the hand in the pocket. And this is the ring. And the reason I like the ring is because it's a little unusual for them. It is, the pearl is encircled in gold. So it's a detailing I haven't seen before from them. So I like that a lot. And there are the earrings. And again, her ear will break just so you can see the earrings. These are the gloves, obviously. By the way, I have not yet come across another pair of hands. I think this is a one hand. I haven't come across another pair of hands yet. So clearly, so what I think what you're going to do is, let me take the ring off and put that in the little accessory bag I've started over here so it doesn't get lost. What you need to do is take off these hands. And of course they're embroidered on both sides, so I can't tell which one is supposed to be the right and the left. I'm gonna go with, if you know, when you get them or if you ever see them, there's like, there are more roses or rosettes on one side than the other. I'm gonna say that's the side, that the one that has the more rosettes is the side that is supposed to be out there. It's the one. Here's the other. And that is how they look. Yes, we're moving the camera up. And that is how it looks. You can move, the rosettes are trimmed with gold, by the way. The center of the center of the rosettes are gold, and there are little diamondettes in I guess you would call them like the stems of the flowers. So that's the look. So yeah, so that's exactly it. There are gloved, quote unquote, gloved hands, and there are the armbands. Have you seen, Rhea? Have you seen enough? Do you want me to go in closer again? So at least they come on and off very easily. This is not going to be hard to put on. Okay. With this piece, not with the formal gown, interestingly, but with this piece comes a purse, which of course I cannot open. Because, again, why should anything be easy? This is the purse. And it looks like and feels like the gloves. So this is obviously not going to go with anything else but this black ensemble. And there's a zipper here, but I don't think you can, it's too firm. I'm not even going to try to open the zipper because this is too firm. You can't put anything in here. This is not like you could even like throw in a pair of gloves. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you is the lingerie. I'm going to leave the earrings that she has on right now on so you can, because I think they go better with the lingerie than the other set of earrings. The one thing I hate about these nude panties is that they always inevitably get caught in her leg. And as I said, there is no bra. This does not come with a bra. So it's just the jacket and the panties and the stockings. And for some reason, even though these are supposed to be her panties, oh, that's why it wouldn't go up. I missed a hook. Okay. Okay, so So here's how she looks with the lingerie. Forgot to put her hands back on. Oops. That's okay. We all know she's not. Let me just straighten the left side out a little bit. There we go. The jacket is very, very small. You can barely see the underwear underneath, which I understand is a problem for you, Rhea. But yeah, it's very tricky to see the underwear underneath. You can see that you see the stand, you don't see the underwear. So I don't know if I push the underwear up too high or what. No, the underwear is fitting where it should on the back. So I guess because of her skin tone, it like blends right in. So if modesty is a concern, this outfit's going to be problematic. This part of the outfit's going to be problematic. So my thought is, I like this entire ensemble. It is greater. Each piece is nice. It is actually, though, greater than the sum of its parts, because I know there are going to be people who have just bought this for just the luggage. I mean, let's face it, that's pretty much why I got it, the luggage. The trousers are really nice. I'm not either. This is not, thank you both. I would have liked the full length kimono too. If they were trying to go back to the Voyages line, then it should have been a full length. Or at least longer than this, that it actually goes down to the thigh. But not this. As I was, Rhea meet Roy, Roy meet Rhea. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is this is greater than the sum of its parts. This jacket is actually, if you wanted to do something funky with it, I guess you could put it with the pants. Like put a camisole underneath the jacket and put it with the pants. And you could do something like that. You could, obviously the dress is a dress and it has those gorgeous earrings. The pink shoes are gonna go with anything. The black shoes can go with like how many different IT products. The luggage is obviously gonna go with anything. But just for the hell of it, let's conclude with this. Here I'm going to take the pants. I'm going to push her out of the way for a second. Here are the pants, which I will fold the way I always fold pants when I pack them. Here are the pants. Here's the shirt. The purse, I guess we would stick right on top. And the shoes we would stick in the fabric. You can get an outfit in here. You can get the black pants outfit in here. So if you wanted to do that, not that you actually would, but because I'm the only insane person who ever tried to actually pack a doll's convention attire into fashion royalty luggage. Yeah, you can actually put an entire. You can put the black outfit in here, and you can probably get the lingerie into the hat box. So, yeah. That concludes this live deboxing of Fame and Fortune, Vanessa. Thank you for taking the time to stick with it as I went through the various 3 outfits and talked about them. If you are watching this on replay and you are wondering if you should get it, I will say what I say to everybody every time there is an FR gift set. The answer is wait till the hoopla dies down. Give it 2 or 3 weeks, especially since in frankly 2 or 3 weeks we will hit the reveals of the next parts of the collection. So wait until everybody has to worry about those pre-orders. And you will probably be able to get a lot further in your attempts to get her. So for Vanessa Perrin and her wonderful return, I thank Ria and Roy for staying with me and watching. And everybody watching this on the replay, I will see you guys next time. I have no idea what my next review will be. I thought it was going to be the Mitzi doll, but my dealer has informed me that the doll is being held up at the factory. So I might be doing some remit. I might just start doing some remit reviews because I have a whole bunch of boxes that I've never opened. So I might be doing some remit for a while until I can catch up. But until then, thanks a lot, everybody, and I will see you guys soon. Take care.